Testosterone is the fuel that drives a man's strength, focus, energy, and desire. But after 60, that fire starts to dim. You may feel slower, weaker, and just not like yourself. The good news is that your body can still make testosterone if you give it the right support. In this video, we are diving into the top 5 natural ways to bring that fire back. These are not quick fixes or gimmicks. They are real, proven methods that help older men feel like themselves again. Each one is backed by science and tested in real life by men just like you. Whether you want more energy in the morning, better sleep at night, or that old spark in your step, these 5 changes can make a real difference. You do not need to feel helpless against age. Your body still wants to work for you, it just needs the right signals. So let's get into the 5 things every man over 60 should start doing now to boost testosterone naturally and take back control of your energy, vitality, and performance health. Let's talk about number 1. Today, I'm going to show you the number 1 thing that helps older men boost testosterone naturally. It is not a pill. It is not a supplement. It is not a hormone injection. It is something you can start doing today. It's this to lose visceral fat. Now, let me explain. Visceral fat is not the fat you can pinch. It's the fat deep inside your belly that surrounds your organs. You might not see it, but you feel it. It slows you down, makes your clothes tighter, and, worst of all, it converts your testosterone into estrogen. That's right. Your belly fat is working against you every single day. When you have high visceral fat, your testosterone levels drop. You feel more tired, lose muscle faster, and your sex drive fades. But here's the good news. Losing visceral fat helps raise testosterone even without medication. One of my patients, Mr. David, age 68, came in with low energy belly weight and low testosterone on blood tests. He didn't want shots or pills. So I told him, start simple. Cut sugar, cut white bread and pasta. Skip the alcohol for a few weeks. Walk every single day. Nothing extreme. In 8 weeks, he lost just 8 pounds. His waist got smaller. But here's the shocker. His testosterone rose by 20% just from walking and eating, right? So how do you lose visceral fat? First, cut sugar. Sugar spikes your insulin and tells your body to store fat. Drop the sodas, sweet snacks, and even fruit juices. Choose water or unsweetened tea instead. Second, reduce refined carbs. White bread, white rice, and pasta make belly fat worse. Replace them with high-protein foods like eggs, chicken, and Greek yogurt. Fibers, leafy greens, oats, and beans help you feel full and control blood sugar. Third, cut the alcohol. Even 1 drink a day adds up. Beer especially causes belly bloating and drops testosterone. Try skipping it for a month. See how your body responds. Fourth, move your body. Walk every day. 10 to 20 minutes is enough to start. No fancy gym needed. If you're able, add simple resistance, like climbing stairs, doing wall push-ups, or carrying grocery bags. What matters is consistency. Don't focus on the scale. Focus on the waistline and how your clothes fit. Losing even 5% of your weight can raise testosterone levels. That's just 10 to 15 pounds for most men. Let's keep it real. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to start. You don't have to be skinny. You just have to shrink that belly. Visceral fat is not just about looks. It's a hormone machine working against you. Shut it down. Get your testosterone back. Losing belly fat is the most powerful way for men over 60 to feel strong again. I've seen it happen with hundreds of patients. It works if you work at it. So here's your first step today. Swap sugar for protein. Tomorrow, go for a walk. The next day, skip the beer. In a few weeks, you'll feel it. In a few months, your doctor will see it in your blood work. You can raise your testosterone. You can get your energy back. You can feel like yourself again. Subscribe to this channel for more advice from me, Dr. Emma, a senior urologist. Let's get your health back, one step at a time. Now let's move on to the number 2. Did you know that lifting weights is one of the best things you can do? Let me tell you how strength training helps older men build more testosterone, more muscle, and more confidence. Now, let me be clear. I don't mean heavy barbells or grunting in a gym. I'm talking about smart, simple resistance training you can do safely, even if your joints are stiff or you've never lifted before. Testosterone naturally declines with age by 60. Many men feel the drop: less energy, less drive, less strength, but the body still responds to effort. Resistance training sends a strong message to your brain. You still need testosterone. Your body listens. One of my patients, Mr. Kareem, is 72. He came to me feeling weak, tired, and low in mood. His testosterone was low, but he didn't want medication right away, so we focused on training. He started using resistance bands at home, just 10 minutes a day, 3 times a week. Simple moves, squats holding a chair, wall push-ups, and band pulls. Within 4 weeks, his legs were steadier. He started sleeping better. After 8 weeks, we checked his testosterone. It was up by 15%. No drugs, just movement. So what kind of training helps? Focus on compound movements. That means exercises that use more than one muscle group. Squats, push-ups, lunges, rowing motions, and band exercises are great. You don't need a gym. A chair, a wall, a band, or your own body weight is enough. Start with 2 to 3 times per week. Give yourself a day of rest between sessions. That rest is where your testosterone and muscles rebuild. Training every day may backfire. More is not better. Better is better. If you have joint pain, avoid deep squats or heavy lifts. Use a chair for balance. Try water-based exercises. If your knees are sensitive, resistance bands are your friend. They're easy on joints and great for strength. Each session can be short, 10 to 20 minutes. Is enough. Do 3 sets of 10 reps for each move. That's it. Over time, you'll notice you feel steadier, your clothes fit better, and you have more energy. These are signs your hormones are shifting. Why does resistance training work? Because muscle and testosterone go hand in hand. When you challenge your muscles, your brain tells your testes to make more testosterone. That signal stays active as long as you keep moving. It also improves insulin sensitivity, reduces body fat, and boosts your metabolism. That means even at rest you burn more energy. Resistance training turns your body into a better hormone factory. And remember, this is not about being bulky. It's about being strong enough to stand, walk, climb stairs, and live well. A strong man is a healthy man. And strength training protects you from falls, fractures, and even depression. Start small. Use your own body weight. Do push-ups against a wall. Sit and stand from a chair without using your hands. Pull a resistance band. Track your reps. Write it down. Watch your progress grow. You don't need fancy shoes. You don't need a mirror. You just need to begin. Consistency beats intensity. Safe, regular effort brings results. Talk to your doctor before starting, especially if you have heart issues, bone concerns, or recent surgery. But most men can begin with bodyweight exercises, even in their 70s and beyond. Lifting weights helps older men raise testosterone naturally. It's safe, proven, and powerful. You don't have to train like a young man, you just have to train smart. So here's your challenge. This week, 2 sessions of resistance training. Keep it simple. Push-ups against a wall, sit and stand from a chair, pull on a band, rest in between. Next week, do it again. Your body will thank you, your testosterone will thank you, and you'll feel the difference. Subscribe now for more practical senior health tips. For me, I am your personal urologist. Now, let's move on to the number 3. If your testosterone is low, start with sleep. Did you know one of the most ignored testosterone boosters is deep and restful sleep? Let's be clear, your body makes testosterone while you sleep, not while you're awake. If you're getting poor sleep, you're making poor testosterone. Let me tell you about a real patient of mine. His name is Mr. Jacob, age 67. He came in tired, low mood, no drive, and said he hadn't had morning erections in months. His testosterone was very low, but before thinking of shots or pills, I asked him, "How's your sleep?" He said, "I get about 4 hours, wake up to pee and check my phone." That was the problem. Testosterone is produced mostly during deep sleep, especially between 2 and 5 in the morning. The brain gives the signal. If you don't sleep deeply, the signal weakens. That means your body produces less testosterone. It's that simple. Even young men lose testosterone with bad sleep. In older men, the damage is worse. That's why fixing your sleep is a top priority. No pills can help you if your sleep is broken. Let's talk about how to sleep better starting tonight. First, make your bedroom dark. No night lights, no TV, no hallway lights. White at night tells your brain to shut down melatonin. Melatonin is what leads to testosterone production. Use blackout curtains. Wear a sleep mask. Your room should be pitch dark. Second, turn off screens 1 hour before bed. Phones, tablets, and laptops give off blue light that tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime. It delays melatonin, delays sleep, and ruins testosterone. Read a book, listen to calm music, stretch, but no screen. Third, stop caffeine after midday. Caffeine blocks deep sleep even if you fall asleep. It hides in tea, soda, coffee, and even chocolate. To switch to water or herbal tea after lunch. Your sleep will deepen and your hormones will thank you. Fourth, keep your room cool, and a warm room keeps your core body temperature too high. That stops deep sleep. Set your room to around 65 to 70 degrees. Use light blankets. Let your body cool and drop into deeper sleep stages. Fifth, get tested for sleep apnea. This is critical if you snore, gasp for air, or wake up choking or dry. It could be sleep apnea. It's common in men over 60. Sleep apnea drops oxygen to your brain. That raises stress hormones. That kills testosterone. A simple sleep study at home or in a lab can check it. If you have apnea, use a CPAP machine. It can raise testosterone naturally within weeks. Mr. Jacob had sleep apnea. We ordered a sleep study. He started using a CPAP machine and followed the sleep tips I gave him. Within 3 months, his testosterone increased by 20% without medication. His energy came back, his mood lifted, he even lost belly fat, all from better sleep. So what's the goal? You want at least 7 hours of sleep every night, not just lying in bed. Real sleep, deep, undisturbed, high-quality sleep. Sleep that lets your brain send the right signals. Keep your bedtime steady. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This trains your internal clock. The more regular your sleep, the stronger your testosterone rhythm. Avoid alcohol before bed. Some men think alcohol helps them sleep. It doesn't. It might knock you out, but it blocks rapid eye movement and deep sleep. You'll wake up more, feel groggy, and lose testosterone. If you drink, stop 3 hours before bedtime. Use magnesium if needed. A small dose before bed can calm your nerves, relax your muscles, and help you sleep more deeply. Always check with your doctor first, especially if you're on medication. Fixing your sleep will fix your testosterone. No expensive supplements, no prescriptions, just consistent, deep rest. So tonight, turn off your phone early, dim the lights, make your bedroom cool and dark, and give your body the sleep it needs to make the hormones that keep you strong. You're over 60, but that doesn't mean your testosterone has to be low. Give your body the one thing it needs more than anything, which is deep, regular sleep. Now, let's move on to number 4. One of the most overlooked keys to male health after 60 is vitamin D. If you are a man over 60 struggling with low energy, low mood, poor muscle tone, or low testosterone, this is a topic you cannot ignore. Let's start with the truth. Vitamin D is not just a vitamin. It works like a hormone in your body. It plays a role in hundreds of functions, from bone strength to immune support. But for older men, the most critical function is its impact on testosterone. Research shows that men with low vitamin D almost always have low testosterone. The connection is very strong. It is not just a coincidence. Vitamin D affects the way your brain signals your body to make testosterone. If your vitamin D is low, that signal weakens. As a result, your testosterone drops. Now, let me share a patient story. A 72-year-old man came to my clinic. He had been feeling tired for months. His muscle mass was dropping, his libido was down, and he had no motivation. His blood work showed his testosterone was at the low end of normal. But what stood out even more was his vitamin D level. It was only 12 nanograms per milliliter. That is severely low. He was not spending much time in the sun. He wore long sleeves and a hat. He rarely ate fatty fish or fortified foods, and he was not taking any supplements. So we started with the basics. We put him on a daily vitamin D supplement, 4,000 units per day. We advised him to sit in the sun for 15 minutes every morning without sunscreen, just on his face and forearms. And we added eggs and salmon to his weekly diet. After 3 months, we tested again. His vitamin D had risen to 43, but the most exciting change was in his testosterone. It had gone up by more than 100 points. He felt stronger, slept better, and his motivation was back. This is not an isolated case. This happens all the time. Men over 60 are at high risk of vitamin D deficiency. Your skin becomes less efficient at making vitamin D from sunlight as you age. You spend more time indoors. Your diet might not give you enough, and you may not even know your levels are low. That's why the first step is to get your blood tested. The right test is called 2,5-hydroxyvitamin D. You want your number between 30 and 50 nanograms per milliliter. If you are below 30, you are deficient. If you are under 20, you are severely deficient. Don't guess test. If your level is low, supplements are the fastest fix. Most men need between 2,000 to 5,000 units daily to reach the right level. But this depends on your starting point and your lifestyle. Some men who live in sunny areas and spend time outdoors may not need a supplement, but many still do. Vitamin D is fat-soluble, so take it with a meal that contains healthy fat. A capsule with olive oil, a boiled egg, or a piece of salmon is ideal. This helps your body absorb it better. You can also increase vitamin D through food. The best sources are fatty fish, like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. Egg yolks and liver also have small amounts. Some foods are fortified, like milk, orange juice, and cereals, but it's hard to get enough from dieting alone. Sunlight is another tool. Morning sun is best. You need bare skin exposed for about 15 to 20 minutes several times a week. The arms, face, and neck are enough, but this depends on your skin tone and where you live. In winter, or if you live in a northern area, sunlight might not be enough. That's when supplements become even more important. Now let's connect this to testosterone again. When your vitamin D level rises, several things happen. Your body makes more luteinizing hormone. That hormone tells your testicles to produce testosterone. Your mood improves. That also boosts testosterone. Your sleep improves. And remember, testosterone is made during deep sleep, so you get a chain reaction of benefits. Low vitamin D can also increase inflammation, and inflammation blocks testosterone production. So when you correct the deficiency, you lower inflammation too. Some men ask me, is vitamin D a replacement for testosterone therapy? The answer is no, but for many men, fixing a deficiency brings their testosterone up enough that they don't need medication. It is a simple, low-cost, natural solution. Let's review. If you're a man over 60, get your vitamin D level checked. Aim for a level of 30 to 50 if you're low. Supplement daily with 2,000 to 5,000 units of vitamin D3. Take it with fat, get some sun, eat more salmon and eggs, and retest after 3 months. Remember my 72-year-old patient? His mood, strength, and testosterone all improved. Not with shots, not with expensive pills, just with vitamin D. And you can do the same. So if you want more energy, better focus, stronger muscles, and healthier testosterone levels, start with this one step. Get your vitamin D right. Now, let's talk about number 5. There are 2 minerals that are absolutely essential for male vitality. These are zinc and magnesium. They are quiet heroes when it comes to testosterone, energy, and performance. Most older men are not getting enough. That means lower testosterone, weaker muscles, and more fatigue. Let me take you straight to the science. Your body needs zinc to make testosterone. This is not optional. Without zinc, the enzymes that produce testosterone cannot work properly. Even a mild zinc deficiency can lower your testosterone levels. Magnesium works in a different way. It helps your testosterone stay active and available. It lowers something called sex hormone binding globulin. That is a protein that grabs onto testosterone and locks it up. Magnesium helps keep your testosterone free so it can actually do its job in your body. Let me tell you about a real patient. His name was Frank. He was 68. He had been noticing muscle loss, brain fog, and almost no sex drive. His testosterone was low. Not dangerously low, but low enough to affect how he felt. His diet was not terrible, but he ate very little meat and avoided all supplements. We tested his nutrient levels. His zinc was borderline low. His magnesium was below normal. I explained how both minerals were vital for testosterone and performance. So, we made a plan. I asked him to start taking a zinc supplement around 15 to 30 milligrams daily. We also added magnesium glycinate about 200 milligrams at night. In addition to supplements, I encouraged him to eat foods rich in zinc. That included beef, oysters, eggs, and pumpkin seeds for magnesium. We added spinach, almonds, dark chocolate, and bananas. I also asked him to cut back on alcohol because it depletes both minerals. After 6 weeks, Frank came back smiling. He said he felt stronger and sharper. His sleep had improved. His desire was coming back. And when we tested his testosterone, it had gone up by almost 100 points, all without any testosterone medication. This is the power of nutrition done right. Now let us look at how you can apply this. First, zinc. The daily requirement for older men is around 11 milligrams, but many need more if their levels are low. Good sources of zinc include red meat, poultry, eggs, and shellfish, especially oysters. Seeds like pumpkin and sesame are helpful too. Beans and nuts have zinc, but it is harder to absorb from plants. You can take a supplement, but do not go over 40 milligrams daily unless your doctor tells you to. Too much zinc can interfere with copper and cause nausea. A basic zinc gluconate or zinc picolinate works well. Now, let us talk about magnesium. This mineral supports over 300 functions in the body. It helps with sleep, stress, muscle relaxation, and testosterone. Older adults lose magnesium through urine. Medications like diuretics and heartburn pills reduce magnesium even more. The daily recommended amount is about 400 milligrams. Most men over 60 only get half of that from food. The best sources include leafy greens, almonds, cashews, black beans, and dark chocolate. Whole grains and bananas help as well. If you want to take a supplement, choose magnesium, glycinate, or citrate. They are easy on the stomach and absorb well. Take magnesium at night, since it helps you sleep. Avoid magnesium oxide. It does not absorb well and may cause loose stools. What happens when you combine zinc and magnesium? Studies show the combination supports testosterone, improves sleep, and helps recovery after exercise. There's even a formula called ZMA that stands for zinc, magnesium, and vitamin B6. It was created for athletes, but can also help older men. Let us now look at what depletes these two minerals in older men. Alcohol lowers both zinc and magnesium. Even moderate drinking has an effect. A poor diet with processed foods has very low mineral content. Some medications block absorption or cause you to lose minerals in urine. And simply getting older reduces how well your body absorbs nutrients. These are not minor problems. These deficiencies affect your hormones, your energy, your sleep, and your mood. Now, I want to be clear. Zinc and magnesium are not miracle cures. If your testosterone is extremely low due to illness or injury, you may need more than minerals, but for many men over 60 with mild to moderate drops in testosterone, fixing these deficiencies makes a real difference. Remember Frank, his only change was adding zinc and magnesium. No injections, no hormones, just the right nutrients at the right time. So what should you do? Step 1. Talk to your doctor. Ask for blood tests for zinc and magnesium. If you cannot test, consider a low-dose trial. Step 2. Improve your meals. Add eggs, beef, seeds, nuts, and greens. Try a square of dark chocolate. Enjoy a banana. Add spinach to dinner. Step 3. Consider supplements. Start small: zinc at 15 to 30 milligrams, magnesium at 200 to 400 milligrams. Take zinc with food. Take magnesium at bedtime. Watch for changes in energy, focus, sleep, and strength. Step 4. Retest after 3 months. If your testosterone has gone up and you feel better, you have found your answer. That is it for today. If you are a man over 60 and want better energy, sharper focus, stronger performance, and natural testosterone support, do not overlook zinc and magnesium. They are simple, they are powerful, and they are proven to help. Subscribe now to Senior Urologist for more science-based videos on how to live strong and sharp as you age.